So if you have a request like that, why not do Gemini? Besides, I have Gemini Ascendant on Mars. Mm. So maybe this also will have something for me, which makes it even more exciting. Anyway, we're going to start with the Lenormand cards because we've got more time, not a lot of time. I've got like 30% battery and my selfie stick is over. So Gemini, this will be your read. We're going to start with the Lenormand cards. I only got written down a few cards, which is a good thing because really when I drag down everything I have regarding cards, it's going to be a mess. So we are basically just, with an exception of the Viking cards, just using new cards to regular tarot deck or mostly preferable. Okay. So you have a loyal person around you and you have a fake person around you. So we're going to have a look at what kind of people, what kind of energies you have in your life, what kind of relationship you've been through. Here we have the rider, the unused coming in for you, Gemini. You also have something crossing you in your fourth house, which is basically our roots, where we come from, past life, family, and so forth. Fifth house, I see that there is romance going on, and we also have a bouquet here, so you could expect flowers, but take note again that in the first and the second house, first house, that's usually the ascendant. So you could have someone around you who they appear to be so kind, so gentle, and so forth and so forth, but they can be a fox. It's also another option that you are dealing with both. So if you are in Two of Swords, you might need to make a choice. Now we are going to take a closer look at who are these people and what do they want. And so we're going to use almost traditional right away cards to find out who is the dog, who's the fox, what is it the rider wolf. They're usually coming with a message. They're very oriental, how cute. And then what is crossing you? There's something about your home, your family, what's crossing you. And there is a lover here. I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah, there's a lover here. And I think someone wants to give me flowers. Now, if I get a lot of flowers in all directions, except my lover, I would start to think that, oh, many options. You have my young Padawan. So let us see, Gemini, what's going on here. So, on your dark position, where there is someone faithful around you, there is someone who is protecting you. Okay? Namaste, people. Namaste. Someone's up, someone is very loyal to you and they are protected. Could be a big brother, could be anyone. Now, some of you are having a relationship with a fake person, someone with a fake personality. Don't shoot the messenger. And usually Sigmas, they go as the bad news. Now there is a message here for you, and it has something to do with manifestation. Could be some trickster's energy. We do have a message that might come towards you from a trickster. The fox is a very known archetype as a trickster. So there could be a lot of, but what is it that they want from you? There was some injustice happening here, and it's crossing the fourth house, which is family, which are roots, which is the area where we feel safe. Now when it comes to your Venus position, someone wants your attention, someone are in love with you, and you might have more than one option in your life. Now, who is coming with the gift? Whatever gift someone are coming to give you, they have been walking through burning woods. I see myself taking the air flight to Nepal, driving on a stinky bus to the end of Nepal just to pick up my sword and my cards and then drive all the way back again in that sweaty sense of sensation, just to get that damn sword and stuff. And that's the feeling you get, you know? But finally he got to give that which you've been struggling for to you. Someone are taking action. I have a feeling, Gemini, you might have more than one option. Four of Coins here shows me that someone here are losing money. Someone are losing money. Or someone could simply let go of the situation. Now, you can all pick a number between 1 to 30 to 26. You can all pick a number between 1 and 6. I got beautiful hands. That's a new one. Huh. Today they say the same thing about my toes. Alright. So, you have Ace of Cups. For those of you who chose number 1, you have Ace of Cups. Gemini, you have also Ace of Cups. You also have King of Wands, who is protecting you. And you also have Libra energy, which could be you. You could have some Libra energy, which speaks about someone here who are diplomatic. Now when it comes to your lover, who is coming out as a fake person, that is the Queen of Wands. And she could be Sagittarius. Although they are usually Aries, it's an Aries energy. They are usually Aries. So that was block number 2. Gemini, third house. These are your emotions. And here there is a message for you, given to you by a trickster. And so here you have Queen of Cups. So they will tell you that, Gemini, I'm in love with you. There could be Sagittarius here involved. You could have a Sagittarius placement. There is something there regarding the Sagittarius. It's like they're shooting the message to you. Like the message is coming really fast, and it's coming in your face, and it's coming out of the blue, right? So, Gemini, I love you. Okay. So, when it comes to the mind, when it comes to the fourth house, there is injustice here, something unjust, something that happened that shouldn't really happen. Come on guys, thumbs up. Something that really happened, and it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. So in this case, something will be more clear. You have Ace of Swords in this position number 4. And we have Taurus here with 8 of Coins. So someone here is going to work hard to fix the situation, to make sure that what was not right is going to be right, what was wrong is going to be right. Now when it comes to your Venus position, someone here are in love with Gemini, and they're trying their best to get your intention, and they could be a lot younger than you. Now they are showing up as a knight with a coin and with Aquarius energies. So I love these cards. They're showing so many different varies of how you can chunk up the read a little bit. Now we are going to have a look at what recently happened and what your person's feeling after. Now someone here walked through fire, through hell, just to give you these roses, just to give you these flowers. It could be Piscean energy. This is someone who are very lonely and they're doing anything they can to impress you. Hello there, Shijin, Kalari, welcome. We have a Taurus here, Taurus/Aries, depending on where you are from. Okay, so we are going to have a look at what happened recently, Gemini, with you and your situation and your person, or love life, whatever. You're also going to get a digital go. Sometimes the cards, there's a Nisse here. There you are. We have Nisse here. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Fairy tale. Highly recommend it. If you're going to buy okay, if you're going to buy New Vision, buy them a little bit bigger. I found out that trying to shuffle small cards can be too big. Kind of Goldilocks zone. So, Gemini, what's going on with you? Namaste. Okay. Show me the energies for Gemini. 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 Okay, what is it that Gemini need to know? So this is the general, this is an episode that recently have taken place, or it might take place right now, or in not so distant future. Sometimes it take a few weeks. Usually that's my feedback I got. It takes a few weeks before, yeah. You're not a Gemini, and then why are you here? Because this is a Gemini read. Gotcha. Well, if you can't read the headlines, not my problem. Because I did 1 billion times. So here we have 8 of Swords. So Gemini here is coming out of the cocoon, turning into a butterfly. I had one of those readings earlier. I deleted it, not it going. Page of Coins, reversed. So someone here was stuck in a situation, trying to get away from the situation. Someone held back. It could be some form of breadcrumbing here until everything grew out. All right. And here we have 4 of Cups again. Something here just stopped flowing. Some of you stopped flowing. Some of you no longer had any interest in what you had with someone. And after some time, there was someone here popping up trying to get attention, your attention. And that could have been a soulmate, someone you already known for a long time, someone you used to have a play date with, as a young, but someone are going to return and they will try to play you. So you remember the fox I was doing? Well, someone here feels that they need to take a stand, because we know when Gemini speak, blah, 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 you can't really speak against the Gemini. I mean, you always have the last word. I mean, look at this guy, Sat Google. Gemini ascendant, I will get the last word. It's no problem for you. Now, you are in this situation now where you are about to take a choice. You have a lot of power. You have, wow, 2 wands. You need to make a choice. What am I going to do in the situation I'm in now? Because the one I really want, and perhaps that's me, I'm not so sure about that cup. Will that cup be received? Do I have to take it? Do I have to kick them out in the pool? What's going on? Now what's going on is that someone might take a job, might want to work on it. Some of you will have a rejection. You are working very hard as maybe some kind of apprentice. And when you apply for college or for, can I move up a little bit regarding the situation? But it's negative. It's negative. Because the universe wants you to do something else, and it also can have something to do with injustice in the past. Now, how these two are connected together, that's difficult for me to say. But there was a fortune lost here due to a battle. Someone here had made a lot of money due to a certain kind of work they've done, and they made themselves independent. Now the investment might have gone really wrong here, but we do have the Queen of Swords here. That could be you, Libra, who are setting a standard that I'm no longer going to put up with this. I'm no longer going to take your shit. It's not my problem. It's not my circus. This is what I have. This is what I can put on the table. If you don't like it, your problem. So that's my advice for you now, Gemini. Now we're going to take a look at your person and see what kind of feelings they have towards you. Now, cross-watcher, it's not a problem. I mean, if you are a cross-watcher or you might have a Gemini placement, as myself, this could resonate for you, with you, behind you, on top of you. And we are going to use my new favorite deck. I totally said that. My new favorite deck. Can't believe I said that. Hello, Dekai! Gemini read for today. Well, for now anyway. Let's see later if we can manage to crawl out of the bed and do something more. I will probably move. I have ordered a one-room place for the rest of my stay. So I don't know, this is how among people and do tarot reads in the couch. It's nice there. It's a pool here, or I don't know, fountain. You've got a beautiful cat. But Gemini, we are going to take a look at your person, and if you have a Gemini Ascendant, Gemini Moon, Gemini Venus, this read could be for you. And I already told you before that if you want me to do a specific read, all you have to ask. Because for me, doing all these reads and getting medium feedback is not really, my life is an adventure, yeah. So I'm thinking like if I can't get the visa to India, I will have to take plane to Nepal and meet my travel companion there, who's got my cookery resort and my tarot card, and then take the bus back again. And then I can go back to Europe. Sorry. Okay, so this is for Gemini. I invoke all the benevolent spirits and guides who can show Gemini what they need to know. If you're dealing with the Gemini, rising signs, Sun, Moon, Venus, so you do have a cluster as a minimum 3 planets. This read could resonate with you. If you are a cross-culture dealing with Gemini, this read could resonate for you. And we already have a message for you going on here. We have several points. So we already been through this once. Someone here wants to invest. But what do they want to invest in? So this is their feelings towards the Gemini. Sure, Jacob. So, first of all, here we are being met with a very uncomfortable energy called guilt. You lost 3 cups. Usually we do that. It's an accident. To a child we say, that's okay, it was an accident. And then you teach the child to be polite and be more careful next time. Right? And so since it's reversed, they don't feel rescued because they learn that, okay, Mama can shout all she wants in my ears, my ears full of how horrible I am. Whatever I did, it was an accident. Thank you, Kai. Don't spam the chat. I don't care if you're from India or if you are from the Emirates or from another planet. This is a Gemini request. Gemini asking if I could do a Gemini read. So everything else, spamming the channel with your issues is disrespectful. Read the caption, Ravenheim is live, Gemini. Is that very hard? It's so, you know. So, yeah, I'm like one fingernail away from just get up. So, here we have someone who needs to make a choice, but they don't really have the resources generally. And these cards are beautiful and yet so grotesque. Again, like, this. At the same time, they are a little bit nonchalant about it. It's like their life is falling apart, but I'll be fine. Let's dance. I love this picture. This is an archetype of me. Promise. Some of you have seen me doing the moves with the costumes and all this. It's been my archetype since I was a child. I looked at this picture from Alibaba, woman who looked like this, and I said, "Oh, Mama, that's me. I used to be like her. I'm still her, by the way." Of course, she didn't believe me. Who would? But instead of juggling energies, she's just taking the energies and spinning around, spinning around. Capricorn energies, 2 coins, juggling a little bit. No issue. No issue. Okay, so they are holding back their cup for you. If you have been in some kind of quarrel here, you could be blocked. Scorpio energy, when we are cranky, depending on how cranky we are, you might be blocked for 1 week, or you might be blocked forever. Some of us have a heart. There's someone inside here, in this house. I blocked them, but they started to cry and had another account, and I was like, yeah, ease down, it's okay, it's gonna be okay. And so I just let them. I fell for the crybaby, but they are really pathetic. It's kind of pathetic, right? So this person wants to work on themselves. They want to whatever is toxic in their life, they want to remove that out of their side. Now, did you remember I spoke to you about someone who wants to walk to the end of the world to give you those flowers? Well, someone here, you have one who is faithful to you, and you have one fake who have an interest in you. Minimum, you could have multiple options I'm talking about. So, one of them is willing to run all the way, and it's typical those we are not interested in. We are interested in the one that couldn't give a shit whether we get those flowers or that wood for our little house. It's a very typical thing. Okay, so someone stole my mask here. We have 9 of coins. This individual is highly independent. They don't need anyone to feed them. So, absolutely not. They are coming out as quite powerful. They could have position within the government, which all the Indians are now like, what's up with that government position anyway? You know, if you're going to apply for work with the government, I'm not going to do your read. I don't have any much sympathy for the Indian government after all the money they have been taking from me without any legitimate answer. I had reason to be angry. But I'll tell you that after I've been in India, then I will tell all the stories about India. Because I have to go back to the Indian government, Australian government, whatever government, this person had power. They could already be married. They could already be, but not necessarily, but they are ready to settle down. However, there is something they don't want to give up. Because if they settle down now, they need to quit the juggling. It's like, you see this guy Elon Musk, right? How he loves making babies. That's a Cancerian thing, so don't blame the poor guy for that. But have you ever seen him with just one normal woman over a long period of time? No, he's running after teenage girls who looks like teenagers. He knocks them off and they break up. Because he's married to his wife. He's an emperor. This is his inner him, and he attracts girls like this. But he can't give you that big ring. So, If I'm your mommy, what is your last name? Okay, so we have some luck coming in here, Gemini. Wheel of Fortune. And looks like they see you as the one. I just have to finish what I started here, and then we have a match. You are the one. Maybe it was the dance. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. All right. It's just that a lot of people today, they need a life, and too much YouTube and those cheap games on the telephone makes a lot of people retarded. So they actually figured it's funny. Oh, the curse, I'm cursed with the smelly feet. Oh, you want to be my sugar mama? And why do you think we will laugh? Is that why you say it? Do you want to be a stand-up comedian? Because no one's laughing. And I have the worst, wicked, most sense of humor in the world. I've got worst. I've got dick jokes from here to the end of the next galaxy and back again. Everything is funny. And I love a good sense of humor. If you're going to waste your life on video games, I'm not talking to Gemini now, I'm talking to a bunch of people here who shows a lack of mental capability, and I have to remind you that this place is for people who are above 18. Hello there too. Thank you for coming to my aid. My sense of humor is pretty full of, it's pretty nasty actually, pretty nasty. And it takes a lot to shock me. So if you're going to shock me with calling me a sugar mama and you've been cursed with smelly feet, you are really on the wrong channel, because what you really do is just boosting my algorithm, so you're wasting your time. You're really doing me a favor by being stupid enough to waste your time with this time. Even if you don't believe in tarot, that's okay, because it's not logic to people with very, very small brains. It's not logic, it's psychologic, which is the difference. Alright? So for those of you who just needed to hear that, my gift to you is all for you. So we're going to finish this last line on, and then I'm going to charge my phone. The last line here, and looks like someone needs to learn how to swallow, and that was an actual problem here. You used to say in Norway, in order to live life, life gives you lemons. In Norway, you say you need to swallow a few camels in order to go through this and that. So this situation, you feel that there is a loss of hope here, Gemini, and you might be stressed out a lot because you don't sleep well. And I feel you. I solved the problem with the package of something to sleep with, stuff, sleep on, in, with, whatever. Put it in the mouth, bottoms up. And so yeah, 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Not going too well. Secret is coming up here. And what do you know? This person of yours, Gemini, they have shown on more than one occasion they are really, really interested. This one is also coming up as a loyal dog. The dog card, you know, the Norman deck? Yeah. So this guy is full of fire. You could be doing the Leo areas. And, but again, they're not ready for that traditional, old school, old fashioned. This is someone who wants to do things differently. They don't want to follow, you know, I don't want to see you necessarily in a white dress or smoky, whatever. I don't want to go into church and do it like that, you know. I want to get married from a helicopter and jump, and we don't need a paperwork, or, you know, there's something there. They are uncontrollable, they are different. And I think that's where you and this individual is hooking up. Because right now, someone here is tired of waiting, they're bored of life. This is me in the evening when I'm running out of Pepsi Max. But then something happens. Death comes in to transform the situation, because it's not going to hold you in place for a long time. And what do you know? She comes in and tells you it's time for you now to stop. You know, if you had an argument, it's time for you now to stop. Give me your cup, I'll give you your cup, and let's be Two of Cups. Let's be the Emperor and Empress. Let's be, what else did we have? Yeah, both fire signs. King and Queen of Fire. Wands. Nothing here. But again, the card shows very clearly that the big commitment is not here. However, I believe that this individual is highly intelligent, someone who can speak to and say, hey, we don't have to get married, we don't have to be traditional, I want my space, you want your space. But can we be exclusive to each other? Because if I know that you are running around and getting all sorts of diseases attached to your lingam, then I don't want to ride your horse anymore. Can we agree upon that? What do you guys say? Ah, my birthday, Tim, our birthday, 3/11. Oh, no, it's 4/11. Looks like the universe agrees. So Gemini, this is how your person sees your situation. If you feel that this is not your situation at all, and yes, I'm going to do Sagittarius too, I'm going to do Venus soon, I'm going to have a room where there possibly will be a table where we can do reads more often and every day and stuff like that. Okay? So, thank you so much for coming. Love you so much, and thank you everyone for the likes and for boosting my algorithms. I forgive you all for being a little bit naughty, and I catch you on the flip side. See you later, Sagittarius. See you later, Tim. See you later, everyone. Thank you too.